What's going on, guys? Lou here from Life Beyond the Panel, and yeah, it's Wednesday, so it's New Comic Book Day. I'm going to show you guys what I picked up from the comic book store, but first, I want to show you guys what I read last night. Since today's New Comic Book Day, means I didn't have any other singles to read, so that's when I get in a lot of omnibus reading. And I'm also reading, I like to read a trade, at least one issue from a trade a day. And the trade I'm reading right now is this, Batman Detective by Tom Taylor. I picked this book up at Ollie's, probably like $6 or something like that a while back. Really cool story. It's about people, this group that's going around and killing people that Batman has saved, basically making it that you shouldn't be here, you shouldn't exist, so I'm going to kill you. Almost like a Final Destination thing happening in a way. Really good book. I've finished the first 2 issues of this, so I definitely recommend Batman the Detective by Tom Taylor, who's freaking awesome. Also, last night, I started reading Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1. I read the first 7 issues. I couldn't stop. The way I like to read omnibuses is I read them on a rotation. So I read 4 omnibuses at a time. And I read 7 issues because 7 issues is what makes up the first trade paperback. I was up till like 1 o'clock in the morning reading, which is a little bit later than I usually read, but I couldn't stop. It's really, really good. So excited to see how the rest of this goes. But that's it. I read 7 issues of that. Tonight, I will pick up where I left off in Wonder Woman by Greg Rucka. But now, let's talk about the comics that I picked up this week. But before I get to that, if you guys like this video, be sure to click the like button. The algorithm is going to help this channel grow. And of course, subscribe as well if you would like to. Yeah, let's get into the books. Book number 1 here we have is Absolute Batman. Absolute Batman, always amazing. Love this cover too. For an A cover, this is a pretty sick cover here with Two-Face. I love the black and the white, the Dead or Alive on there. Pretty sick cover. Absolute Batman. It's the best comic book going right now, bar none. I'll be reading this tonight. You have to read it, and the thing is with Absolute Batman, you have to read it right away so you don't get spoiled. I'll be reading this one as the top of the pile tonight. And yeah, next up here we have Absolute Flash. This is issue number 16. I really enjoyed this comic. The last arc I liked a lot with the Mirror Man. And this one here, I think we are got the rogues that are going to be looking for Baby Grodd. Baby Grodd, that could be like a toy, right? A little Baby Grodd, he's so cute with his little brain. Anyway, this is Absolute Flash, issue number 16. After this, we have Absolute Green Arrow. Issue number 1 I thought was actually really cool. Probably could call it Absolute Black Canary, which is fine, but maybe we don't. Who knows what's going to happen? But that's how the first issue seemed. I enjoyed it. Still, we have a mystery here. What's going on? We know from Absolute Evil about Ollie, and is that Ollie? Is that not Ollie? Who is this Green Arrow demon, essentially? We're going to find out. I'm pretty excited to see what happens here in Absolute Green Arrow. Next up, we have the talk. We have to have a conversation. We have to have a conversation because we got the cousin over here who, I don't know. We don't know what's going to be happening with him. So the last issue of Amazing Spider-Man wasn't my favorite. Wasn't really into the villain in that issue. It kind of lost me at times, which doesn't happen too often in Amazing Spider-Man. So but we'll see. I like the drama. I always like it when there's drama. There's going to be drama in here. There has to be drama when you have the talk, right? So pretty excited, kind of excited, hopefully excited. We'll see. Amazing Spider-Man number 31. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Next up here we have Batwoman by Greg Rucka. Greg Rucka is awesome. This comic book, I really enjoy it. I enjoy comic books that focus on the characters and have the characters that have something deep going on. And that's definitely with Batwoman here. Such a deep book, such a deep character. The artwork too, I really do appreciate the artwork. The artwork is by, who is the artwork by? Danny, I don't know. But the artwork here, I'll show you a little bit of the artwork if you've never seen artwork from a Batwoman comic book. Similar to Elegy also, the way they kept the artwork similar. Yeah, anyway, I like Batwoman a lot. Let me know if you guys are reading this book. Next up, we have one of my favorite books, End of Life. I can't recommend this book enough. If you have not started reading this book, pick it up and trade when it comes out. I'm sure it's going to probably be out in like maybe 2 or 3 months or so. Eddie Stallion. the character who you hate, but you love him because he's such an a-hole, but yet it's just so fun. Like, he is so detestable, but yet you're rooting for him as well. And this is another great character comic book. Can't recommend End of Life enough. Have you guys check this out. What do you guys think of it? Comment below. Next up, we have an issue 2 here. We have Excommunicated. The way I handle these books here, I read issue 1. If I liked issue number 1 enough, I'll go read issue number 2. Then we'll reevaluate. Issue number 1 was great. A little bit short by Vault Comics. I feel like that's something that they just do. But really, really great setup of a nun that witnesses an exorcism and everything goes wrong. And now she's getting blamed and she gets excommunicated. That's the terminology. I'm not religious or anything like that, but that's what the book is. And what is this book going to become going forward? Is it going to be a religious investigative book? Is it going to be a horror book? I'm not really sure yet. I'm interested in both of those potential ideas. So really on board for Excommunicated number 2. I've been reading Nectar by Vault, and that's been very good. So hopefully it keeps going here with Excommunicated. Next up, we have G.I. Joe. This is from the Energon universe. This is one of my favorite books. I love G.I. Joe. I'll go into my background in a future video, but G.I. Joe is where I got my start in comic books back when I was a little kid, reading G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. In fact, maybe one day I'll show you my collection of the original comic books. But been loving the Energon universe, G.I. Joe. It's a little bit different, but yet so good. Because, you got Joshua Williamson writing this. And, let's face it, he's one of the best around, right? Am I not right? Come on, I know, we both know. And I'm excited to see this book here. I think we're talking about Risk in this book, who is a character that is new to G.I. Joe. Showed up here first in the Energon universe. And also there was a thing going on with ghosts and some horror theme going on as well, which I'm definitely here for that as well. So G.I. Joe, issue number 23. Next up we have another number 2, If Destruction Be Our Lot. Issue number 1 I thought was really, really good. I got the B cover on this one here because I thought this cover was just really neat. We got Abraham Lincoln in something, a tank. I don't know what the heck this might be. But what's cool about this book is everybody's a robot. This takes place sometime in the future. Everybody's a robot. The human race is completely gone at this point. And Abraham Lincoln, who is an animatronic, is starting to wonder, what happened to all the humans? What is happening here? So I'm there for it. Hopefully issue number 2 is as good as issue number 1. Like I said, we'll reevaluate it. We'll have that conversation when I read this and I talk about what I read the previous night, which is what a lot of this channel is going to be, for the most part, and other things. Anyway, let's move forward. Nightwing. We got Nightwing 139. This is a book I'll always be getting. I enjoy it. Dan Waters writes this. Been enjoying it since I started reading it. And that being said, this particular arc, not my favorite, but I'm still there for it. There are ghosts, I guess, in Bloodhaven, and Nightwing technically caused a car accident, and I don't know. There's a lot going on with the supernatural, which I do enjoy. However, this arc, but you know what? We're here for it. We're not dropping this book. We love it. Nightwing, issue number 139. Next up, issue number 2, Odin. First issue, James Tynion, fantastic. Midsummer type of thing in a way. That it kind of reminded me of that. Heavy duty subject, of course. It's heavy duty theme to it. I'm very excited for issue number 2. I'd be shocked if this doesn't deliver and I'm not buying an issue number 3 in a month. One of my favorite writers is Ben Percy, and we have here Punisher issue number 5. Another fantastic book. If you're not reading this, I would definitely. Everybody hates Marvel. Everybody's problems with Marvel. There are a lot of good books with Marvel, and this is one of them. And you got Ben Percy writing this. I know he's going to be writing, I believe, the Fantastic Four Midnight Universe, whatever the hell it is, later on in the year. But I can't recommend enough The Punisher. This series continued off of the Red Band series, and I love the fact that it did that. So yeah, Punisher issue number 5. Next up, we have here the Sorcerer Supreme number 7. I just love Scarlet Witch. Steve Orlando. He keeps on writing her, you know, and he'll keep on writing her. And this series is going to go 10 issues, and then there'll be a short break, and then there'll be another series that'll go 10 issues, maybe 5 issues, and Steve Orlando's going to be writing it, and I'll be reading it. Love Sorcerer Supreme, Scarlet Witch, yes, just yes. Final new book from this week, because I have one book from a couple weeks ago, X-Men United. I like it. A lot of people don't. I do. What can I say? It's only going 10 issues, of course. You know, what do you expect? But yeah, I like the concept. I enjoy this concept of this place that all the X-Men are at are really all telepathic. They're there telepathically. I think it's interesting. I just enjoy the characters. What can I say? You know what? Not every book is for everybody. This book is for me. Finally, the last book I have here is Royals. My comic book shop didn't have it the week it came out. This is Royals issue number 3. Another book I'm enjoying. I do play poker, so this gravitated towards me. It's a book about two, I don't know if they're brothers or what they are, but they can talk to each other telepathically, and somehow the brother helped or the one guy helped the other guy win a poker tournament. The problem is the guy who he beat in the poker tournament heads up is like the head of a mob or something. And now you have this kind of fun 90s, early 2000s chase comedy, action comedy type book. I like it. Is it like my favorite book? No. Is this a book that could get dropped? It depends. It depends. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. You let me know. Have you guys reading it? What do you guys think? So that's it. That's it for the haul. I think this was pretty good. I think we did this was what the snack looked like. So I think we did a pretty good job today. And yeah, the important thing here is that all these books are books I want to read. I'm also going to be reading because I decided not to buy Deathstroke. I'm reading that on DC Infinite, so that's going to be part of my reading this week. Also, Deathstroke issue number 3, which was from last month. And we're going to talk about all that stuff as we go with more and more videos about. It isn't just about reading comics and reviewing comics. We're going to be doing a lot, whatever the heck's on my mind, because you know what, this is life beyond the panel. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys like it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time.